Battlefield 6 will launch on October 10th, but you can start downloading the files on October 3rd at 8 AM Pacific Time and 11 AM Eastern Time. This game is going to be massive. You can tell easily the variety of things to do in the game will draw a lot of players. I mean, even some OG COD players are switching. Today, I wanted to shed light on the top game info and news that, in my opinion, you should absolutely be aware of before jumping on the game next month. I will be brief and straight to the point, and I will not indulge in controversial discussions. If you find this video informative, hit that like button to support the channel, and if you're new here and you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to stay tuned with all Battlefield 6 videos. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Portal. This is the latest big news that was disclosed by DICE and EA. I had no access to the Portal gameplay or setup. The footage is merely what was shared by Battlefield. In my opinion, FPS games should not just be something you complete and move on from. They should be games that keep giving, games that let the community experiment, remix, and play their own way. That's where Portal comes in. So for those who don't know, Battlefield 6 is launching with a revamped Portal editor. These things let you tweak pretty much everything: spawn logic, flag placements, vehicle rules, even movement settings. You want to make a no sprint sniper mode? Go for it. Only want tanks and defibs? Do it. It's not just gimmick, this editor is powerful, and the best part, the rule sets are visual now. You don't need to know any coding to build something wild. For me personally, that's a big deal because, let's be honest, traditional game modes get old, but if you give the community the tools to create crazy stuff, then this game can live way beyond the launch hype. And what's crazy is how much deeper it goes this time. You can redraw out of bound areas, move and resize flags, restrict weapons, vehicles, and gadgets, change health values, spawn delays, timers, and even build whole new modes from scratch. That kind of control is what makes Portal more than just, a custom match tool. It's basically a full-on sandbox game creator inside Battlefield. And honestly, that's how Battlefield becomes something people keep coming back to, because if the base game ever gets stalled, the community will step up and deliver some insane creations. Just like Forge in Halo or mods in old PC shooters. This is how you get longevity. So yeah, Portal is going to be the heartbeat of Battlefield 6, and the sooner people realize how deep it goes, the more potential this game has. Next thing I want to talk about is the maps. From everything we've seen and heard so far, Battlefield 6 is definitely leaning into a more gritty, ground style, and that's something I think a lot of us was hoping for. These maps aren't trying to be over the top or overly sci-fi or whatnot. They're going to be classic Battlefield feel, larger scale warfare, dynamic environment, and locations that actually look and feel like real-world combat zones. That's just my opinion. That's the way I look at it, to be honest with you. One thing that stood out to me is the variety. We've got urban areas, desert zones, we have icy peaks, and what's cool is that the layout and flow of these maps actually feel designed with infantry, vehicles, and aircraft all in mind. That is something 2042 struggled with early on, but here it looks like they've taken the feedback and built maps that support all playstyles. The confirmed maps line up Siege of Cairo, Iberian Offensive, Liberation Peak, Empire State, New Sobek City, Mirak Valley, Operation Firestorm, Saints Quarters, and Manhattan Bridge. And there are 2 new maps coming out in Season 1 after launch, of course. So yeah, quite a variety. Some are more urban, some are wide open, some are going to be more vehicle friendly, some are not. I think they're pretty much balanced, to be honest with you. In the beta, a lot of players felt maps were tight and action was constant, but shortly after, devs have said that larger maps are coming, and indeed we had Mirak Valley showing up in early gameplay that some creators got the opportunity to do. Those large maps designed for long-range fights, vehicle corridors, and more strategic play. Meanwhile, maps like Empire State and Siege of Cairo are gonna lean infantry-heavy, tight corridors, vertical fights, and rooftop chaos. Also, some maps might feel smaller than they actually are because of how they funnel you into hot zones, but that's not a bad thing if it means more action. One more thing, even if a map isn't perfect out of the box, Portal mode lets you redraw out of bounds zones, move flags, change objectives, so if the base layout isn't your thing, there's a good chance the community will fix it up. Overall, this is kind of map variety and design that actually encourages big team fights, flanks, rooftop plays, vehicle pushes, the stuff that makes Battlefield feel like Battlefield. Alright, let's talk about how it feels to actually move and shoot in Battlefield 6 because yeah, it's already a hot topic to be honest with you. If you played the beta and you've seen gameplay clips, you probably noticed the movement was fast. Maybe a little too fast. Honestly, it had a weird pace, almost like it was leaning toward COD territory with all the sliding, jump spamming, and the quick transitions. And a lot of Battlefield fans weren't really feeling that. Then DICE dialed it back. They've confirmed that slide plus jump momentum is getting nerfed. You can't fly around the map like before. If you spam jump, your height drops each time, so no more, kind of bunny hopping across the map. Shooting while jumping or sliding tanks your accuracy, so those aggressive slide jump shot combos, they're dead. What they're trying to do is to bring back the tactical feel without making it clunky. They want movement to be a tool, not a spam fest. Some people love the changes, some think it's over nerfed. For me, I like the idea of leaning toward more tactical movement. Just because I play on PS5 and spamming movement was not something easy to do to just avoid others who sometimes look like they're flying around you and to kill you. I had a lot of frustration with such movement to spam in COD games, to be honest with you. They also changed parachute physics. You'll get more control in the air, but you won't be launching across rooftops like in the beta. That's gonna affect vertical plays for sure. As for gunplay, it actually feels solid, recoil is readable, and the feedback from each shot feels satisfying. SMG feels a little lighter, but in general it's way better than early 2042, and this is a dynamic, fluid situation. They've made some changes and I think they will continue to make changes to this one. But bottom line, I think the movement changes are a step in the right direction, but once the meta settles, we'll see how it actually plays out. Now I'm gonna be talking about something that honestly makes or breaks Battlefield games, and that is progression, loadouts, and how you actually earn stuff. For most core game modes, you get full XP, kills, assists, capture, revives, all that. But in Portal, if you're in a weird custom server, you might earn XP based on the time instead of performance. They're doing this to avoid, kind of farming abuse, which honestly makes sense. Every server will tell you exactly what kind of XP it gives, either full XP or time-based XP. Simple and clear. As for loadouts and weapon access, Battlefield 6 is going to have two styles, closed weapons and open weapons. For closed, you will have traditional class rules. Assault will have rifles, recon will be snipers or will have sniper rifles. For open, you will be, able to pick up whatever you want, but if you use the weapon your class is meant to have, you earn full XP. But if you go off meta, you will still progress just a little slower. It's not super restrictive, but it nudges you to play your role, and I'm cool with that, to be honest. Now, each class has a skill path, play the role, unlock perks, gadgets, and bonuses, and on top of that, there is a career rank, your overall level across all classes. The more you play, the more you unlock weapons, skin, gadgets, and all of that. There are also in-game challenges like revive 10 teammates, capture 5 flags, blow up a tank, which gives you XP and rewards too. Now, aim assist and what to expect. I'm not going to talk about this one a lot. I'm just going to give you a brief of what is going on in the game right now, because this is a hot topic, and especially for controller players. This time around, the devs made it lighter and more human-like. No rotational assist or snap to target like in some other games. Basically, it gives you a nudge where you're close, but it doesn't aim for you. You still need to be on target. Some folks said the beta's aim assist felt a little strong, especially in close quarters. Others said it was perfect. For me, I think it just needs to feel fair. Helpful but not crutchy. If they get it right, it's going to feel smooth and skill-based, even on a controller. Now, there have been some changes to aim assist and the way it feels, but I can't really comment on it because I didn't play the game after beta. I didn't have an early access like some people had, so I can't give an accurate assessment of this, and instead I'm gonna wait for the game to drop and then I will give my honest review about this one. This was, in a nutshell, the most important things that I wanted you to know before jumping on the game. Of course, I didn't cover everything. There's way more to talk about, because I wanted to play the game when it's fully released so I can get a good assessment or accurate assessment. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know if you have any question or if you have any opinion, drop it down below in the comments. Stay tuned for more Battlefield 6 videos. I will be making news videos, gameplay, and also guides. And up until then, cheers and have a good one.